With you in a little bit, but right now a new business is in the works for West Louisville. An England-based company has chosen the area to open its first manufacturing facility in the U.S. It's called MMY Advanced Modular Manufacturing, and it's investing more than $6 million in the Parkland neighborhood. WHAS11's Taylor Woods spoke with the state and local leaders about how it could help the area.
English afternoon tea served with cakes and pastries to celebrate England-based housing company MMY choosing the West End to build its first U.S. facility.
It's not only about providing high-quality options for homes in Louisville and Kentucky, though that's a big part of it. We're here to make a positive change. Parklands is now our U.S. home.
In October, Stellar Snacks announced it was coming to West Louisville from Nevada. Now this new $6.1 million investment will bring 73 jobs to the Parkland neighborhood with a plan to build modular homes, single or multiplex housing 5 times faster than traditional construction.
Our client's ask is simple: high-quality buildings delivered on time and within budget, without the challenges of delays.
The homes can be delivered from the facility in just 16 weeks. Up to 500 housing units are expected to be produced every year, with competitive wages starting at just $23 an hour.
With jobs that pay an incredible average hourly wage like these are, we are going to change lives.
On-site child care and hot meals will also be provided to children of employees from 4 to 7 p.m.
We need money, we need jobs, we need opportunity. And we want it to happen in West Louisville.
In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS11 on your side.
MMY is set to bring more than 70 jobs to the area and plans to build up to 500 homes a year. It has $40 million in orders so far, and it hopes to be up and running by this summer. So what exactly are modular homes? Well, they're homes built in factories and then assembled on site. They have to meet the same codes and standards as any other buildings. MMY CEO says they are pioneering new urban construction models and trying to shift away from old traditional methods.
Unlike the unpredictable conditions of a traditional job site, at the behest of the weather, our modular units are crafted in a temperature, well, it will be temperature controlled, clean, and it will be clean, secure factory setting. This ensures not just safety, but also precision and reliability through the construction process.
The company says their production capacities are fully booked until the end of the year, but it is accepting reservations for 2025. Well, the Hardin County Sheriff's Office is investigating another bomb threat at the Blue Oval plant site in Glendale.
In the entire building, evacuate the building to your muster points.
It happened around 10 o'clock Thursday morning when police said there was a threat written on the wall of a porta potty. These were the same circumstances of the threat back on February 22nd, where no explosives were found. The sheriff's office said the entire site was evacuated before an all clear was given, and a second shift resumed its operations. Over in Madison County, Indiana, police say a deadly shooting in the parking lot of a Clifty Falls State Park involved 2 men from Georgia. It happened around 3 Wednesday afternoon. That's where police say they found 47-year-old Joseph Renee Lane from Carrollton, Georgia. Police say that he died from a gunshot wound to the chest. 33-year-old John Dean McElwaney of Tallapoosa has been charged with manslaughter and is being held at the Jefferson County Jail. Well, a proposal aimed at school safety in Kentucky is moving forward in Frankfort. Senate Bill 2 builds on a law that was already passed in 2019 requiring a school resource officer on every public school campus. Republican Senator Max Wise proposed the bill. It will allow former military federal agents and retired state troopers to work in schools. They would all be armed employees, but they wouldn't be able to make arrests. Wise testified Thursday saying the bill could help alleviate staffing problems, though there is still concern from some lawmakers about having more armed guards in schools.
The school resource officer is first and foremost the hiring goal that all of us want for our Kentucky public schools, but the guardian is a well-measured approach that we may fit in a school district's need.
When I read this bill, all I envision is that our children are going to begin going to fortresses, armed fortresses, and that we're moving further and further away from learning centers and moving further toward armed camps.
The bill also includes provisions for mental health support and increased suicide prevention training. It passed out of a committee in a 10-to-1 vote, and now it will go to the full Senate. Well, crime is declining in downtown Louisville. That's the message from the chief of the LMPD and business leaders who came together at a Greater Louisville Incorporated panel discussion. WHAS11's Ian Hardwick and photojournalist Emma Gefter show us how they're challenging the perception that the city's center is an unsafe place.
Our crime is going down, and I'm happy to say that.
LMPD Chief Jacqueline Gwynn Villaroel thinks downtown Louisville's got a great future and that it's necessary for the whole city's benefit. Increased mounted patrols are part of the department's ongoing effort making downtown safer. They're closing the recruiting gap too, saying they need 250 more officers now.
We need to do a better job in that, and I'm here to ensure that I'm a part of that process. And so again, that's where we are in the city, and that's my mindset, but we got to make sure that we're back downtown taking it over.
Taking downtown back. That's LMPD's promise to the business leaders in the area. They both push back on the idea that downtown is unsafe.
We have a very cool, very safe, very authentic downtown that not every city gets to brag about.
Rebecca Flyshaker, the top leader for Louisville Downtown Partnership, points out the majority of crime in the city core is nonviolent. The department's data shows 444 crimes took place in downtown just last year. That's all the way from here at the waterfront to Broadway and in between 9th Street and Interstate 65. 158 of those crimes were assaults, 32 of them with a weapon. That's on top of 83 thefts and 60 burglaries. LMPD's numbers also reveal most downtown crime occurs Friday and Saturday nights from 10 p.m. to 11. To address it, the Downtown Partnership, with money from Humana and the city, doubled their uniformed ambassadors from 18 to 36. They patrol the streets from 7 a.m. to midnight every day of the week.
Thank you, sir. You're a saint and a scholar.
While tourism is driving most business to downtown, even the chief admits a larger local presence could help.
They want to know what is the nightlife of downtown, and so we have to create that atmosphere.
At 4th and Chestnut, late-night slice legend Spinelli's is reviving downtown's midnight hour atmosphere.
All right, come on back.
Abby White, the co-owner, shows us their new no-stage music venue behind a walk-in freezer, complete with a disco ball.
We're just trying to fill in a gap where there is people that are looking for food. The hotels around here, tourists, so we've made it all-inclusive. Family dining, and then also late-night dining. If you've been drinking, you can still come in and get fed. There's room for everybody here. And yeah, this is it.
The key is getting many of those folks back downtown. In Louisville, Ian Hardwick, WHAS11, on your side.
Well, according to the leader of the Downtown Louisville Partnership, 6 companies applied for the city's $3 million downtown revitalization funds. Well, an accounting firm, Forvis, is moving from the suburbs of East Louisville downtown. The company just unveiled its new office on the top floor of the PNC Tower. Forvis is one of the largest accounting firms in the country. And when it comes to building back downtown, Greater Louisville Incorporated says there's strength in numbers.
Can't be a suburb of nowhere, and that's really, I mean, that statement is overused, but it is critical that you have the activity downtown so that when we have tourists, they see the hub. It's also critical to the perception of safety. The more people that we have in the downtown area, you know, during the day and in the evening, the safer that people feel.
The move by Forvis comes at a time when other companies are starting to transition out of downtown. Most recent, Fifth Third, which is set to relocate to Nulu. Wisdom says there is a $3 million tax incentive for companies that can relocate to the downtown core. And today we are expecting judges to weigh in on 2 historic trials against Donald Trump. We'll find out if a judge decides to disqualify a Georgia district attorney from one of his cases as well.